Welcome to Beijing, China. We will find ourselves back at this former steel production plant being transformed into a place for sport and Olympic venues. Curling has been the headliner act this week as the Curling World Cup wraps up its season here in the Beijing West. Let's take you inside the Shugang Sports Center one final time, the third and last final of the day. It's the women having the pleasure to go last this Sunday. Canada will play Switzerland, as curious fans flock to get a glimpse of this fast-growing sport that's sure to be a hit in 2022, the Olympic Games to be hosted here, and the anticipation is growing as we will soon meet the athletes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the women's final of the Curling World Cup Beijing. Let's meet the competing teams. Throwing the Red Stones, Team Canada. Lead, Jill Officer. Second, Shannon Burchard. Third, Caitlin Watts. And skip, Jennifer Jones. Throwing the Yellowstones, Team Switzerland. Lead, Melanie Barbazan. Second, Esther Neuensponder. Fourth, Alina Petz. And the skip, Silvana Tirinzoni.
Teams, and of course the two teams that won their respective groups to make it through to the final. Russia will finish with a bronze medal, and we have Japan, China, USA, Sweden and Korea making up all the participating teams in this Curling World Cup final. Just one game remains to see who is champion. I'm Sander Olvak, joined by Rona Howie this afternoon. One more game to go, and quite an exciting one.
Certainly will be.
We see Canada picking up the men's title this morning. Norway with the win in the mixed doubles final. So one game left as Canada take on Switzerland. And two pretty big teams as well. Switzerland, the current world champions, playing Jennifer Jones, two-time world champion. As we see the rules of play, 5-stone free guard zone. It's an 8-end contest. If we're tied, we go to a single stone shootout. And there is that thinking time per end, no timeouts. As Jill Officer gets us going, first stone of this final.
Line's good. Room here, room. Looks heavy to me. Yeah.
No surprise to see these teams in this game, Rona.
Okay.
No, definitely not. Two very experienced teams, very successful.
36.
Interesting though, neither have played the Curling World Cup this season. Rachel Homan won the first leg for Canada, but they were unable to come to Beijing, so Jennifer Jones has taken her place. And Switzerland women didn't play in the World Cup, they didn't qualify, but they have been invited here as world champions. So this format is a completely new way for them to be playing the game.
They've certainly adapted well. Melanie Barbazan making The nose hit, not sure if Canada wanted to come into the rings.
Yep.
But Switzerland taking the opportunity to maybe blank this first end, carry the hammer into the even ends early.
It's a little big. Wow. 8-6. Whoa.
Oh, big?
Yeah, but it's okay.
Or will they throw a corner guard? No, just keeping it simple.
Yep.
Yeah, Switzerland be quite happy to blank this end.
Might have to keep the weight up coming this wide. Might be a bit fresh. I've seen it curl. The sweepers are on this one.
It is curling, and it's missed it. As you said, Xander, you need to keep the weight up out there.
I like center. I
Not
don't mind the center.
Barbasat on the back for Melanie.
It's pretty
Had some
good here.
Yeah,
issues
it's all
with
good.
their curling tops this week.
Line's good.
Yeah, both Melanie and Esther
Broom
are,
here.
were
Needs
struggling
to
to
finish. We're corner.
get a top that
Jill, it looks like you can wait a
had
little
a name
bit.
on it.
Needs to
Any
curl.
name?
Or someone left the iron on, or someone spilled a cup of coffee.
Whoa, 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 not too tight.
Sorry,
Good.
Shannon.
Good.
Nog speel ich schneller.
The centre guard by Canada. Switzerland will attempt this hit again. Esther Neunschwander with the second stones for Switzerland. Bit more ice, bit more weight. And the hit is made. Of course, Canada will try to get a roll in underneath that centre guard. Maybe steal a point or at least force Switzerland to score. Shannon Burchard, as well as Jill Officer, coming into the team for this week.
No roll.
That's a new front end, but for both, familiar faces to Jones.
Yeah, we've seen this week the reverse handle release from Shannon. She does it on all weights. It's not just the hip weights. She does it in her draws as well. So we'll reverse it and ante where she's playing and then reverse it back again. Which means there's a lot of wrist movement in the release.
I think I can almost do a 4 here.
You do see some players do that, some do quite less.
Yep, everybody's got their own unique release.
Caitlin Laws at third for Canada.
Well done.
A two-time Olympic champion,
Line's
once
good.
with
Clean it, Jill.
the Jones ring in the 2014 Olympics, but also picking up the mixed doubles title last year in Pyeongchang.
Back 8 now.
Okay, Caitlin.
This comes up a bit heavy,
Yeah.
but this draw pops out the other side.
I'm thinking it's. Does that feel like I
Just hangs on in the back ring.
Oké, gauw. Dat is mega fijn. Normaal. Ja. Yep. Also nu naar hout.
Nu naar halte.
Oké.
Silvana Tirensoni,
Nu naar hout.
a long time skip. Usually have played the fourth rocks, but stepping down to third, allowing Alina Pets to throw the brick, and that has been a very lethal combo. Of course, Alina Pets, a world champion as a skip herself.
Hey.
Even the lead, Barbasat, a skip in her own right, so a lot of knowledgeable players on the team, and you'll see input coming from all four.
And it was a combination they said they wanted to try this season and see how it went. Well, I think when they do their end of season review, they'll be more than happy having won silver medal at the Europeans and gold at the World Women's,
Never off, Jill.
and winning slam event in Canada.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
And now they're in the final of the World Cup. So it certainly has been a very successful season with this lineup.
Moving there too,
Ja, hij is er al. Ik vind het einfach goed. Ik ga voor jou dahinter gespielt, dan muss ja hinter, er muss nicht auf die rein. Hin 8, hin 12. Ja,
Freeze. Ja.
Ist gut. Du kannst jetzt immer an mein Spiel orientieren.
Ja, 60.
Ich hätte auch gesagt 60.
65.
Ja, bis 70 denke ich sogar.
Okay, ja, für die Kinder.
Ist gut.
Kannst du mir ein bisschen weniger geben, bitte? Ja. Kelly, ist gut. Bis hin 12, ha?
So looking for the freeze here.
Yep. Linie.
Zoni wants to be right back on top of that red.
Wasser.
Hin 8.
Hin 12. Linie.
This is over curling.
Hin 12.
Will it stop? It does. Sits in shot position.
Do you like going above it?
It looks like it slid pretty well.
And she guards, and then I can play a freeze. What do you like?
Ich meine, straight draw. Oder haben die nicht da, weißt du, auch rauf nachher am Schluss sind es wirklich. Ja, ich kann nicht sagen, ich habe das Gefühl, kann man nachher. Ja. Also am Schluss.
I think Jen can be positive too. Yeah. I think it should be close to speed.
What do you guys like?
Yeah. Are you thinking just freeze or do you want to tap at a foot?
No, I was thinking just draw, like freeze if I'm heavy.
Okay.
She's just gonna draw around if I do.
Yeah.
What do you,
Okay. Top 4?
yeah, do you guys like that?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it looks like it's sliding pretty well here,
Yeah.
hey?
Yeah, it is.
Here is Jennifer Jones, skip of Canada.
Yep, gotta go.
Hard line.
Right now.
Hard line.
By
So-
some thought to be the
Really hard.
biggest curler in
Okay. Keep going, bounce off.
at least Canadian curling history.
Without doubt.
Yeah, keep going,
Huge
keep
amount
going,
of
get around,
success
get around.
over her career. Just comes up short with this one. Wanted to be top 4 with that.
Not as fast as I think it is then. I thought that'd be all there.
Mitte 12. Ja, ist gut. Hey. Das ist
It's not the worst kind of feeling when you let go.
nicht perfekt
And you
versteckt
feel you're
sein,
close,
ja?
but you're not.
Ist gut. Nur da. Ja.
Yeah, both teams have had a pre-game practice.
Vor 8 Fuß, 4 Fuß, ja.
But we've seen this week there can be that difference in the first few ends with different tracks.
Ich glaube auch zwischen 80 und 90 irgendwo bin ich gut. Ja. Das ist mein letzter da, habe ich 90 gespielt.
Genau, da ist vor 4
So a great opportunity for Switzerland to come around here, lie 2. There are 2 reds out front for Canada to raise.
Vor 8. Das ist gut. Das
You
ist
see the
Zieh
rock
Linie
flop.
fest. Festlinie. Nie aufhören, Linie, nie aufhören.
Alina Petz,
Komm, es ist schon
her first draw, her first shot of the game. Big sweep from Neunschwander. And Barbasat 15-4. There's no way that is coming up to the rings, but close. What a sweep. I haven't seen it be that quick.
Or freeze.
Definitely not in the first end so far this week.
I think you just draw now. 15-4 on here. I don't know if this is further than Sylvain or
So Jones with a second chance here.
I think it's a little further. Okay, I think it should still be I think
decent.
like 4.5 still, hey? Yeah.
I think it's just that 4 that we've been throwing.
Okay, okay.
What do you guys think?
Yeah. Because this is a couple inches more than they've been taking, hey?
It's about the same.
Okay. I like it.
You need full 8, you guys.
Okay.
With that stagger on the front guard, if Jennifer Jones can come around here, top 4, make it difficult for Switzerland because they can't raise the yellow.
I think it's good. Line's good. Keep it out there.
Keep it out there, line's good.
Line only her now,
Room. Room.
Jill's rock when you have.
We can, no, we gotta
Wait as long as you can.
13-7.
13-7.
Jill. Needs to finish.
Yep.
Hard.
Keep going.
Came off a bit in the house.
Well, it gets there. Top 4.
Good, Jen. Good sweeping.
And wonder if that yellow
Oh wait, this one.
centre guard is just
So,
overlapped enough for the run back to be tough for 2. Or is it there?
Likely jams if she makes. Just want to curl her hair more.
I think
right?
just a half check on that guard. It's very, very difficult.
Sonst machen, sonst müsste ich sonst fast
Nein, ich hätte dann einfach nur, halt nur so Heck oder so, aber dass dann der sicher nicht rausgeht. Okay, aber du musst sagen, spiel ein Board. Board.
So playing this with less weight.
Ich glaube, ich brauche mehr Tiere. Ja.
Nur Board.
Ja, finde ich gut. Genau Nase, gell?
Genau, Nase ist gut.
I think it's just there to run the yellow onto that shot stone, try and avoid the jam on the yellow at the back. Could score 2.
Ich habe das Gefühl, es ist gut bei Board. Es ist zwar ein Guard, es ist gut. Ja.
It's tight past the guard
So playing
to keep it in place.
playing less weight to
Whoa.
be a bit safer.
Whoa. Nou, blijf ziehen. Whoa, Melly.
Needing to curl. Can it ever chip off and roll in? It does, but it will be a steal of 1 for Canada in this first end. A couple of mistakes from both teams, but it is Canada to score first.
Good try, Jen.
Yeah, good job. You guys like going in?
Sorry guys, I thought I was giving you something to sweep when I was back line.
Do you like going in?
Yeah, I do. What's the feel? Your feel on that?
4. Like, well, they're a little heavier.
Then a 4?
Yeah, like about like a 3 3/4. Yeah.
Top 4.
So this is like 3.5 to tee.
Yeah, this side's the 3.5 one.
The line's good. Caitlin, stay down if you can.
Not curling really yet.
Second
Not
end of
curling
this
yet,
women's
actually.
final
Okay, it's trying.
between
Running,
Canada
it's really
and
running.
Switzerland.
Shannon's rock. Yeah, full 4.
Canada
Full
scores
4.
the first point
You're good.
with a
Go,
steal.
Oh, no.
Jill Officer
good.
comes in. Top button.
Recht goed. 3 is goed.
Melanie Barbazat to throw the corner guard. Switzerland
Recht goed.
want to set up for a score of 2.
3 is goed, aber Linie komt zo wenn 3 is. Mitte. Hard. Is het? Go. Hij is nog 2. Uit. Hij is 2. Fish. Nog lief.
Komm raus, noch ein bisschen.
Okay.
Er war 90, ja. Es lange nicht. Wir müssen weiter runter mit dem Split.
Wait only. Line's good.
Jill Officer did
Right center. Caitlin, stay down.
step away from the
Tight
game,
on line here.
but a
She knows
very
it's
natural
hanging.
fit to this
It'll
team,
finish.
having played with
Caitlin,
Jennifer Jones for about 25 years.
Yeah, it's got to finish. Got to get to center. Yep.
And she did
Yep.
say
Yep.
she would
Yep.
step in and step up
Okay, that's pretty good.
anytime she was needed. And she most certainly has done that this week.
Good Jill. Nice weight. When I
A lot
say
of
that
young
walk back this way, the
people
back is
making it
straighter than my
their way into this arena for the curling. You never know how many Olympians might be sitting in the crowd this afternoon. Future Olympians.
Länge ist gut. Nur Länge.
Linie 4.
Curling might just catch on in China as well as many places in the world already is. But of course, to host the curling during the Olympics here in Beijing could give the sport an additional boost in this country.
It's all line, let us know. Like to go for speed a little bit.
Wait only! Freeze! Just 8 foot! Back 8. No then. Back 4. Off. Off, off, back off. 4. Caitlin, give it a go. Give it a go.
Bumping your hair.
Give it a go.
Bumping a few inches.
Give it a go. Go, 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 go. Okay.
Okay. That side's pretty straight. Yeah. Straighter each rock.
Danke sehr. Nice speech, Anne.
Nu naar hout zo.
Ja. Keep top.
Nu.
Ja. 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 Bash. Wow. Oh. Kennen. Oh.
Wanted to get a wee bit more of a roll there.
Firm. Okay. You can't get 3/4, can you? What do you have?
I've got 3/4.
I don't think there's any point in staying.
Okay.
Firm. Whoa! Whoa! Clean.
Whoa.
Good.
And the moves, both yellow counters. Canada still lie 1.
Sunday school here.
Gaat dat we nur mit Heck.
Wat doen ze weg?
Und sonst muss ich raus. Nicht schlecht. Bord.
Hier snel weer.
Bord. Ja. Ja.
Goed. Lang is recht goed. Linie is ook goed.
Goeie man.
Gehen wir, Alina. Wow, wow, wow.
Sicher, Alina. Ja,
nehmen.
ziehen, Alina.
Fest.
Fest.
Fest. Wow, 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 wow. Da raus, Alina. Da
Jetzt
raus.
raus.
Fest. Go, 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 go. Gut so. Schön. Gaan we nou.
Tipptopp.
Nice hit and
Makes
roll
her.
from Esther.
Clean only. Yep. Whoa.
Oh.
Just clean. Just
Oh.
clean.
Off.
Off, off, off.
Clean.
You're good. You're good. You're good. Good.
They threw that hit in the first end out there.
Oh yeah.
And it didn't do anything. And same with Jen's draw in the first end. Remember how long it hung out there? And then... Ja. Dank je wel. Ja. Goed, dat we met dit zo 3 x 3 precies.
Voor 4. Top 4. Ja. Wie zijn er hier frisjes? Als bij mij spelen. Als dit heb je 70 gebraucht.
Ja, ich würde sagen, jetzt ist 70 gut. Jetzt sind wir 3 mal drüber. 70 ist gut.
De linie is goed.
Länge gut?
Nur wenn ihr
Jetzt
müsst.
vor 4.
Seht länger aus. Seht lang aus.
Schnell. Bis Zielline.
Okay, vor 4. Linie ist gut.
Switzerland just coming around this guard.
Tester ein bisschen.
Want to try and force an error out of Canada.
Aber ist das sauber? Oh, noch weit. Schön.
Really nice draw from Savannah Tiranzoni.
Tall line.
T-line.
Okay.
Do you like that?
Yep.
Okay, I need to give you less than I threw last time. So.
You see the coaches on the bench here. Sebastian Stock for Switzerland, Paul Webster for Canada.
Wait,
1 week for them as well.
Got room here, Jill. Switch if you can, switch. Yeah, you can tap on this line. Go.
Go, go, go.
Hard. Go. 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 I want to. Go. 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 Good.
Good, good. Good, Caitlin.
But it is a shorter week than the World Championships.
Good.
Good. You can see it now.
Yep, games just started on the Wednesday. Finish on the Sunday. 6 round robin games and then a straight final, so no quarters or semis.
Ja, das wäre perfekt, ja. Sicher geduldig sein beim Wischen, weil zu lange
And
wird's
it's
gehen.
one event where a team can wear their country's name and colours and earn money for every game they win.
Yeah, and that's quite unique.
Okay, warte! Bringt Leute aus!
And the money in theory goes to the member association, but I'm sure there'll be many of these players have had some negotiations about what happens to the prize money.
Okay, gut so.
Run the yellow.
Go in there again. It's
Or play off
And that's also what's unique about this Curling World Cup.
Yeah, I like
The-
that.
The member nations can send different teams to every leg. If they want younger teams to get experience or just have different teams playing.
You're looking at hit and roll here.
Kind of like the outturn, you?
Love it if we make it.
Here?
I mean, even just
like that.
killing that, because that's kind of their road in.
Yeah.
In Canada, they are one nation who've sent
Yeah.
different teams to every leg in the men's, the women's,
Guys
and the
like
mixed
this?
doubles.
Yeah.
The only other option is to run the yellow, but I don't think it's worth it. Right now, it's a really hard 2 for her.
Yeah. I like this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Kind of
Heel
speed.
or firm?
Kind of a solid firm in between.
Okay. You got it.
Think this will run, or I think it'll curl a bit. You?
Yeah,
curl up a bit,
I think
yeah.
it should curl.
So with Switzerland coming up short with that guard, or they have guarded instead of coming into the rings, it allows Jennifer Jones now the chance to play off this winger
Close.
and split the yellow off the button.
Wow.
What a shot.
Good brushing. It curled.
Fantastic shooting from Jennifer Jones.
Curls.
And off to sit 2 buried.
Try and if we and then they
The
were
way
both
Caitlin
yelling.
yelled,
I was like, yeah. As soon as they say close,
A
I
little
was like,
thicker, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They weren't sure how much it would curl, but they guessed correctly.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Thanks.
So now Elena Pats has to go for the run back on her own yellow.
Doesn't get anything. Switzerland in a bit of bother here.
And that's where that 4 is,
I
right?
don't know if
Like
they
on
want
it.
to
Yeah.
4.
Yeah,
The same as this side. When she
Yeah,
threw
yeah,
that.
You like that?
I do, yeah.
4-6. We're kind of thinking
Can you
tight.
go
For
a
it to
little?
be like
4 feet.
Yeah, the outturn draw
Speed should be good, I think.
is not easy.
So I'm going to say maybe.
The guard's very high.
I think you get a broom down on this, Jill.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Sweep for 4 feet. It's really just a line shot, though, hey?
Yeah.
So if
much
Jennifer
time
Jones
do I
can
have?
block this intern side,
Okay.
it's going to be very difficult for Switzerland to get in.
I think I'm out further, but I think it should be close. Would you guys agree?
Yeah, we'll hit it early just to make sure it stays out. Okay, clean.
Line's good. Line's good.
Stay
Stay down, Jill. Needs to finish.
Let it work.
Make sure you're 4 feet on this line.
Easy, let it work a bit
It
if you
needs to
can.
curl, guys. Hard, Shannon.
Yep, you gotta go, you gotta go.
Hard.
Oh, you got it. Way to go, faster. Oh, you got it.
Trying to finish this one off. Don't want to leave a hole. And I think they do just enough.
there might be just a hole, but it's
tight.
Yeah.
I knew we were going to
reinrollen, oder?
Even if es so knapp verschacht, dass nachher nicht du selber besser liest, oder?
Ja.
That's
Also
very
was du
tight.
willst, wahrscheinlich auch gehen, Lina. Vielleicht sogar
Probably not worth it.
Der da über Gölsch, ja.
Ja. Machen wir
But
so.
Ja.
it's very difficult
Warte
to
ein
draw.
bisschen länger.
Alina Pets will essentially have to play a triple here to blank.
Jetzt muss ich noch ein bisschen weiter raus treffen, gell? Jetzt ist es ein bisschen zu wenig Eis, finde ich.
Fast
Just
Nase.
a hair high.
Ganz, ganz leicht aussen, ja.
Ja, also schon raus, ja. Nase ist nicht gut.
It'll be tough to get all the threes going. The one top four is going to have to come off the back red and out the side door. Needing to throw some weight here, Alina Pets.
Whoa. Right, whoa.
Must cut Canada down to just one at least, but this one's high for line and it's nowhere close. A steal of 2 for Canada, and Switzerland's woes continue. It's a 3-0 game
Okay, good job, you guys.
after 2 ends.
Yeah, I like almost out of her hand. I was like, oh, I think we're gonna have to finish this. I agree. I didn't want to hit it.
Egal, schön.
Haben wir
Netter
eine?
Versuch.
Ja. Ich glaube, es lang nicht, oder? Tipptopp. Also Frauen, machen wir 2. Schöne 2er und nachher sind wir wieder zurück.
Okay. Ja.
Das wäre schlecht.
Wie groß ist die?
Ja, nein, also das Spiel ist auch positiv.
Ja,
Sehr.
trotzdem.
Spot's good.
Full 4, guys.
Easy.
Line's good.
Top T line right now.
Curling. Curling. Line's good. Just sweep for speed. It's not going crazy. It's just nice. Just top 4, Caitlin. Yeah. Top 4. Top 4. You're good. You're good. Atta girl, Jill. Really good.
3-0 for Canada.
Yeah, yeah. Good shot.
Switzerland
Zwei.
not able to quite find their groove yet.
No, they were lying well at that end. Line shot, and just Savannah Tiranzoni drawing a second counter in and came up short. Just gave that cover for Canada to use.
Schön, gut. Schön. Okay.
But there's still 6 ends to go. So 5 rock free guard zone rule.
12
So
foot. Line
plenty of opportunity
bit
for
more room.
Switzerland to build up a couple.
Split center. Loads of room, guys. It's Shannon's rock, Caitlin.
Okay. Gotta go for top 12, right?
Full 12.
Really loads of room.
Wait as long as you can, Shannon.
You can wait.
Line's good. Line's
great.
good. Line's
Still
good.
gotta finish.
Yep, fully in. Yep, fully in. Had a girl. Good
Good
scrub,
shot.
Shannon. Had a girl.
Good one.
Yep.
2 good stones from Jill Officer.
Okay, tipptopp, ja. 70.
Was machen wir jetzt?
Hindern.
Hä?
Hindern.
We're used to seeing Jill playing second, playing all the big weight clearing shots very accurately.
Linie gut.
She's a great
12
healing machine for Jennifer Jones.
T-line. Linie ist gut.
But this week playing lead,
Linie ist gut.
so a different skill set required.
Linie kommt selber gut. Immer hinten 4. Ja. Oh,
Dran mega gut. T-line.
können dran. Erklären zu fest.
Ja, wir können nicht wischen.
Wieso nicht?
Sonst ist er aus dem Haus.
Oh! Okay, gut.
So perfect
Okay.
end start by the 2 leads. Top 4 and top 12, and Corner Garden come around.
Bit of room here. Whoa, early. No. It's Caitlin's rock, Jill.
Just halfway.
Got to split center, guys.
Come on.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going, Caitlin. Every
Go, go, go.
inch. Got to move a mile. You got it.
Come
You
on,
got
you
it. You got it. Go. Okay, good stuff.
A really good sweep there from officer-in-laws.
Bord! Ja, finde ich gut. Was hast du? Ja, finde ich gut für Bord.
Nicht schlecht, ja. Meine ist nicht so girly.
Hasn't fully covered. Does cover the double, but Switzerland can play a down weight and get a hit and roll off the top one.
Ziemlich gut, ziemlich gut. Ziemlich gut. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, Nelly.
Really like to roll behind the corner.
Okay, ziehen raus.
Just didn't finish. Ran a lot straighter than they thought.
You roll the center, that's good.
Yeah, the out, I like that.
Yep.
No, 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 no.
It falls here.
No.
Catch the inside and roll over. Catches the high side, rolls away.
Oh, jeez, I almost fell. Yeah. It's getting really greasy out here. Meter weniger. Es habe ich gleich viel Eis. Ich finde es gut, ja, wenn wir recht holzen müssen.
So a chance for Switzerland just to get the hit and roll inside, lie two.
Hey, hacks board. Hang you good. Whoa. Airboard. Dranbleiben. Ja. Fest, Alina. Fest. Fest. Whoa. Fest. Whoa. Sehr schöne Länge.
Yep, really nice.
Schön ist der Klasse am Schluss da.
Tip top.
I have an inch at most.
Okay, this is better, but it's harder.
I have an inch at most.
What?
Centimeter.
I know. Let's play this.
Yeah.
Centimetre is all that Caitlin can see from the hack.
Yeah, so they would like to get to that yellow stone behind the centre guard, but
Yep.
a bit more risky. Could wreck on the
No.
guard and
Still clean.
leave Switzerland come in to lie three.
Little bit. Go, Shannon. Go, go, go. Good, good.
Makes a nice hit and roll in though, forcing Switzerland to play the hit back.
Normaal. Yep. Normaal. Ja. Squat. Squat.
It's an okay result there, as long as it stayed in the house.
No? Just a rock, maybe. Okay. Yep. Gotta go. Whoa! Hard! Hard! Really good! Really hard. Hard! Hit it! Hard
This
to
one
hit
is
it.
curling.
Hard! Gotta go! Sorry.
Do manage to hit and run. Canada just quite happy to hit the open counter. They're three up. If they lose a two here, it's not a disaster.
Da können wir auch. Sie wird sicher nachher den anspielen, habe ich das Gefühl.
220.
Oder den. Nase kann sie auch nicht. Entscheid du. Okay.
Switzerland could bring another one round the centre guard, as long as they don't set up a double. They could bury perfectly and really force Canada to come around.
Nein, komm, Tiri, wir spielen da. Ist gut. Okay. Also auch fast besser.
They've changed their mind now. They're going to freeze the red and back ring. Certainly don't want to risk setting up a double at this stage.
Linie gut. Ich finde ihn lang. Linie ist gut, aber die Linie ist sehr gut. Sicher Tester, wenn dann. Wir sind gut, genau,
Bis Fries, hä? Linie ist super. Oh.
Sim Fries. Bisschen mehr als Fries. Nein, ist gut.
Melli. Jep.
Sehr schön. Super, Tiri.
Schön, Tiri.
Gut.
Really nice freeze attempt there from
60
Tirinzoni.
Got it.
That makes it a bit tougher for Canada to make the hit and roll towards the center line, being so deep. Not sure if you can get shots done in behind cover, and then if you over curl, you'll be flirting with jamming onto the red and leaving the yellow around.
Nine? Pardon me? No, firm.
Firm. Okay.
Is if you come around and freeze your own yellow completely buried, Jennifer Jones could then come around you and you could be in trouble of losing a one where Sweden have control here. They have a chance to get there too. Sorry, Switzerland, not Sweden. It's been a long week.
They are coming around their own. Top four, I think they said. So hard to get fully buried without coming deeper and leaving a freeze.
Don't want to leave a freeze and they don't want to leave a double.
Plan B here, I think.
No double, but I think we can just get rid of one, don't you?
Yeah, I should have
enough, yeah.
Quarter? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. If we don't get them both, that's fine.
Yep, happy just to remove one yellow counter here.
I think we just give them two here, don't you?
I like it, yeah. Well, I don't like it, but I guess.
Yeah. Firm.
Not going to take the risk of drawing around here, potentially giving up three. Playing the safer shot again to remove one yellow. Just playing the scoreboard. We give up two here, still in the lead with the hammer. Hanging a bit wide. Will they have anything here? 1, 2. But they don't go far enough. It leaves two yellows. And it will be
just harder. Sorry, guys.
A draw to score 3 and tie the game up for Alina Petz.
I didn't even hate it. I thought it would finish it there.
That was the same part that Switzerland came down earlier on when they tried to hit and roll behind their corner and they got a straighter result. Just off the centre line. Just need to be fighting the 8 foot here.
No panic from Neuenschwander. Barbesat just guiding this stone in to the forefoot. 3 points for Switzerland. A big end to tie this game. Switzerland perhaps finding their groove after all.
Like, please don't go, don't back it up.
Ja, voor ja.
Ze mag het zo zelf eigenlijk. Zo kan ik nog dit, ik heb nog gedronken. Dat is terug. Goed, schön, weiter so. Gut tanzen, Frau. Gute Reaktion.
Es ist direkt drum.
Länge ist recht gut. Ja.
Ist Linie?
Die Linie ist ein bisschen breit, aber kommt schon, wenn er 3 ist. Ja, er ist nah. Für 3 ist er gut.
Esther, wenn du noch kannst, müsstest du noch. Länge ist gut.
Komm schon. Ich glaube, die Linie ist recht gut für 3.
Kalt! So nach wieder kalt!
Schön, ist gut.
A big boost for Switzerland,
Okay.
scoring a 3.
No.
It is all tied, and
Should be good
Canada
Yeah.
now has the hammer, which Switzerland did start with. But being 3 up and losing that lead can be a bit devastating, can it?
It can, because you've got that comfortable lead on the score, and we heard, you know, Jennifer Jones
Like, is it
saying she was
finished
happy
here?
just to remove 1 yellow, give up a 2, they would still be 1 up with the hammer. Then all of a sudden the scoreboard's back to
Good.
all square.
Shot, Joe.
Hey, sweet.
But you've got to think, well, who's got control? Canada have got the hammer right now.
To make a different sound almost in the bedroom.
But Switzerland won their first 4 games here, and then they lost their last 2 round-robin games. But it still qualified for the final. But I always think it's not good coming into the final on 2 losses.
Bien, der hängst du schon.
Slips to the back. Barbizat. It's not Pat's, as
Don't mind that.
her shirt says. So as well as gold medals, there's $27,000 up for grabs for the winners.
Line's a bit tight here.
13,000 for the runner-up.
Lots of line. Get off.
So
get off,
big
get off,
incentive
get off.
here.
You're heavy. It's running.
T-line.
Okay, stay with it. We're gonna have to bury this.
Back to you.
Shannon's are off. Yeah, you gotta go, Shannon. Gotta go. Gotta move a mile. Go, Shannon. Go, Shannon. Go. It's close. Go,
Buddy
go,
behind
go,
the
go,
corner.
Go. Good.
Findest du gut da?
Okay.
Gut.
Hey, bis 4 Fuß, ha?
Nein, der ist
Ja.
gerade auf der T-Line.
Ja.
Ist gut. Willst du sehen, also recht
Both
gut
these
läuft.
teams
Ja,
have
recht gut.
made a wee bit of money throughout the round robin as well, with $3,000 per win in the round robin.
Bin mir recht gut.
Hinten 4. Okay, die Linie ist
Putscht. Putscht.
Bammt sicher, er ist hinten 8.
Hinter 12.
Really good numbers from Esther Neuenschwander. She's had a great tournament.
Wow, wow. Zieh.
But this one's hanging.
Ja, Fisch.
Get a wee redirect off the front guard.
Gut reagiert.
Gut reagiert. Die Länge wäre eigentlich nicht so schlecht gewesen. Er ist einfach zu easy gelaufen.
The players are slightly confused today, just with the straighter
Aber jetzt hat er
patches
noch den Händel geworfen.
and the ice.
He's
Here. Be a little fresh.
Lauf, glaubst du, bald die Linie?
You threw this earlier though.
It's been very humid in Beijing all week, but today it's much cooler, and there's been thunder and lightning and a lot of rain. So that makes a difference
Really
how the icemen make their ice.
hard. Watch the house.
Well, that was plan B. Catch the top one, but roll over and move the one in the house.
Willst du oben drüber?
Ich würde ihn einfach nassen nehmen, das ist wichtiger, oder?
Hey, auch wenn der wahrscheinlich da ist, ist nicht so schlimm,
Ja,
oder?
catch the top guard thin and roll over and punch the yellow.
Sorry, just as many to make sure there. Okay. That's all quiet, and then it did come off too, I think. No combo.
Wat die Länge?
Wow, wow. Wow, dranbleiben.
Wacht sie.
Wow, dranbleiben. Wow, wow. Zieh.
Oh, what a shot.
Schön.
Really nicely played. Couldn't see it all. Played a down weight. Lifts both red counters. Keeps the shooter. Switzerland live 4.
No. Yeah, hard to hit it. Hard. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Through the gap.
Straight there.
Oh boy.
Used quite a bit of it, I think, too.
That was just where Alina's really ran.
Momentum certainly swinging here.
Vorne Karte abschießen ist nichts. Ist mega schwierig. Bis kein Platz hat.
Wahrscheinlich. Der ist relativ einfach.
Aber Edge mit dem ist nicht schlecht, oder? Kann sie nicht wicken, dann können wir nachher den anspielen.
So.
Oder sonst Guard wegnehmen, aber das ist ein bisschen blöd, oder?
Ja, dann zappt sie den nachher.
Switzerland looking to make
Ich
this
fände ihn nicht schlecht, aber ich glaube
as
nicht,
difficult
dass
as
wir noch-
possible on Canada.
Okay, vorne 8. Ich habe gefunden, es läuft mega schön.
Yes, there are many yellows in the house, but still pretty open.
Es läuft
The
besser
center
mit
line.
Ja.
Canada with last stone here.
Ja. Knapp. Gerade 12. Ist gut
Sieht lang aus.
Wir sind dort.
Sicher nicht hinter
Wir
die
sind
Ziellinie.
Zielline.
Oh.
Vorne 4.
Oh, warte.
Wir sind
Nein,
Ziellinie.
nein, ganz weg.
Gell, muss er nicht.
Also
Gell,
10
muss
ist
er
gut, Alina. Vorne 8.
Nein, ganz weg.
Noch nicht 4 Fuß.
Oh. Ja, nimm ihn ein bisschen. Ja.
Sehr schön.
Gut.
So, Switzerland, live 5. Now Jennifer Jones needs to work out how they can try and generate a 2
Or do you
here.
like hack? Like, I don't care if we kill that.
Whatever you know better.
Throw hack.
I want to make sure I roll, so that it's pretty straight, so I wouldn't hit this right away.
Good numbers for Caitlin Laws, 84% for the week.
Yep.
Very steady player.
Yep. Hard. Really hard. Hard. Gotta go, guys. Hard. Okay, whoa. Okay.
Just hits that in the nose. Was hoping to roll over a wee bit in front of the yellows to make it difficult for Switzerland to remove.
Ist ihr jetzt gerade Board gewesen?
Ja, ein bisschen weniger als Ford. Ihr ist hell gewesen. Ich glaube, sie ist gut.
Finde ich auch. Hack! Hackboard!
Ja, das klappt gut.
Hack bis Board! Wenn ich gut! Fest! Hard!
Fest!
Hard!
Hard! Go!
Oh, gets a little tickle on the guard still. Able to move that red far enough.
Okay, gut.
And gets away with it.
Remember, just tap this back.
Switzerland
Make a pocket.
flying 5.
Because she can guard if I go
Back,
behind the corner. guard now.
back 4, back 8.
That was very well swept by the Swiss front end to just feather the guard.
Wait only. Sweep for the freeze. Easy. Back 4. Clean only up. Yeah. Really hard. It's gone. Hard. Hard.
It's gone, meaning this one has overcurled.
Nice try, Caitlin. I don't know what it picked. Good try.
Tighter pass, maybe? I don't know. It completely jammed.
Just tighter pass.
Der berühren wäre gut, oder?
Also, aber das ist ja nichts. Gut, so sicher auf die Seite, oder?
Mit normal von innen.
So Switzerland don't want to hit this in the nose. They don't want to leave a pocket there
So finde ich gut.
for Jennifer Jones to freeze.
Das ist es normal.
Normal.
Finde ich gut.
Reinwicken.
Ja.
Neun, 9,5.
Ist gut. Neun.
Oh.
Neun.
Ja. Fest.
Nice hit and roll by Alina Petz. If you're Canada now, you might be thinking, lucky just to score.
I freeze and I miss.
Should try and blast this open.
I know,
Open up the forefoot.
9.5.
I think that's the call. Catch this one here high. You might get all those three yellows in the center moving. At least open it up for your last one.
You guys like this?
Yeah, what exactly are you?
I'm trying to nose it.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe a 7/8 your way, Jill.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like it.
Over curling. This one rolls away. Only sits for fourth shot. Switzerland lies 3.
The only benefit for Jennifer Jones right now is that the forefoot's fairly open on both hands. So even if Switzerland stop top 4 to prevent the double, there will be a draw to the forefoot for shot with backing.
Richtig ist fast wichtiger, also auch wenn vorne 8 ist und in dieser Linie.
Ja, sehr gut. Also jetzt vorher gegen Abend war 70 ja easy T-Line. Ja. Wird vielleicht 75, 80.
Das finde ich recht gut, ja.
70 plus.
70 plus, okay.
In a way, they're probably better bringing it into the forefoot so that it forces Jennifer Jones to go for the hit and she may jam. Because if you sit top 4, she's got the draw with backing.
Linie ist sehr gut. Da, Linie ist sehr gut. Da, dann zu viel. Dranbleiben, Meli.
Gut, ist sie alles selber durch.
Wo ist er? Da bis da, Meli.
Bis sie dort?
Bis da.
Ganz 4 Fuß.
Okay.
Ganz 4 Fuß.
Okay, nein, dann nicht.
Not too deep now for Petz. Pretty good there. Can nose it for the single Jennifer Jones.
Yeah, I preferred that to just biting the top of the 4.
Yeah, I like that.
I think she might just get shot if she noses it. It's just probably 2 inches too far.
Same weight, I think.
Okay.
Good, Jen.
Maybe a hair more.
We'll see.
I know, I get it, but we can't roll out.
I know. Just saying.
You got 30 seconds.
A little bit of a stress factor here. Taking her time and the hack, throwing against a whole heap of Swiss counters.
Whoa, 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 no, no.
No! No!
Last stone, fourth end.
Hard! Hard!
Make the double. Yes, they do. And I think the shooter stays for shot stone. I think you're right, Rona. A draw from Petz, slipping just an inch too deep.
But I think so too, yeah. Let's measure. Yeah.
Well, they're going to measure. Tiranzoni
I'll take it. That's curling more again.
seems to think it's red, but we'll have a measure before halftime break. Either way, that's a big save.
It certainly was. Canada could not hit and roll out there. 2 pretty good shots from Jennifer Jones. Because we were talking about the momentum swing with them being 3 up and then getting back to peels. They certainly didn't want to go down in the game.
We'll see that shot again from Jennifer Jones. Seemed a little bit stressed. Did have enough time. It's just the end. A bit of a nightmare for Canada.
Facing 4 Swiss counters. She had to be pretty perfect with that. Couldn't jam it.
So measuring for 1?
Yeah.
Just on the 1.
So moves round to 1 on the dial. And that one doesn't move at all.
It is 1 for Canada. A great save by Jennifer Jones. And an end to forget for Canada. The score is 4-3 after
I was
4.
heavy and wide, and it still came out. I liked my throw and my first.
Ja, aber also willst du auf 2 gehen?
Ich würde einfach, ich finde es einfach sehr schwierig. Also ich finde es einfach sehr schwierig, wenn sie auf den Force geht und wir aufs Nuller.
Ich glaube, sie wird Doppelguard machen, ob wir einen Cornerguard machen oder ob wir auf die Seite gehen.
First stone, second end.
No.
Jennifer Jones going for the in-off. What a shot to lie to, completely guarded. And Elena Pats has to go for the raise, running the Canadian guard into the 2 in the house. Just splits it off. It's a steal of 2 for Canada. Third end, great end by Switzerland. Elena Pats, a draw for 3 to tie the score. Sweepers nurse it in, no problem there. All tied up.
Wieder einmal. Sing es für ihn.
Nein, 3.
Gut. Also, nochmal konzentrieren. Ja.
Alles nochmal reinwerfen.
Zeig mir, du hast
Und
mal
eben, und sonst im Shootout gewinnen, geht auch.
got the 1-up advantage on the scoreboard, but Switzerland now have that last stone advantage.
First two ends certainly belong to Canada, but the last two ends certainly belong to Switzerland.
Yeah, that last end, that's one of the ones where Switzerland would be saying, I wish we had last stone here.
Yeah, a little for line. Yeah.
But two great shots from Jennifer Jones.
Hard, guys. Two right now.
Saved the day
really
for Canada.
Hard. Get it over. One. I don't think it's over.
Sorry, guys. I did not throw that very well at all.
Hard. Okay. Okay.
It's scrub, Caitlin.
Just get that over the hog line.
Follow through on that at all.
Goed. Mengie goed. Oh. Wow. Achtung. Wow. Nee. Alina. Alina. Fish.
Melanie Barbazat.
Hard.
Pretty steady numbers.
Liefde.
Okay. Tight around.
Ja.
That goes through.
Okay.
Goede wenn ik fel.
Tight guard.
I definitely followed through on that one.
Very better. Second time now.
Line's good. Looks like it's coming down.
Yep. Really good.
Hard, guys.
Does it have to curl or no?
No, you're good. Hard. Hard, hard, hard. Okay. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, good job.
So that mistake from Melanie Barbazat allowed Canada to get their double centre guards up.
Nice, Jill.
I didn't hit.
Yeah, Melanie will try and come round the guards.
Voor een 8. Ben je goed? Is goed. Voor een 4. Het gaat genoeg snel in moment. Zijn we hinder de 10? Achtung, Linja. Ja, nee, er is hoofd de 10. Er is hinder de 10, Tiri. Er is zeker hinder de 10. Geen 8.
Oh.
Er is het. Er is het.
Trying to check?
I'm not sure. No, she's trying to draw.
Wow. Very uncharacteristic like for Melanie Barbazat. She's usually very consistent.
Yeah.
And just like that, maybe the momentum back with Canada.
Yeah, sometimes when
Wait
you get that
on me.
momentum going and then you
Line
stop
D,
for
say
the
yeah, bro.
halfway break, the
Sweep for
momentum
the 8 foot.
just changes again. Certainly the body language
real
at the
good,
break,
yep.
Switzerland were
Great.
laughing and
Yep,
joking.
yep. Okay, whoa,
Canada
I need
looked
to
a lot
just
more
clean it.
serious.
Never off, Jill. Never off. No. It's going to come up the other side. Whoa. Good, Shannon. Really good. Good. 30.
Noorte.
Noorte voort,
Ja.
Yep.
Goed. 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 Gaat goed, hè.
Schön ist er.
Like freezing?
Yeah,
Freezing
mind
or-
it.
Or hitting the back one, but
Seems ridiculous.
yeah.
Brim. Brim, Jill.
Shannon
That's
struggled a
fine.
wee bit
Line
today.
good.
Their numbers a bit below our tournament
here, guys.
average.
We're just a guard. Hard line. Hard, get it by. Hard! Hard! Keep going. I hear you. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Go. Go.
Working
go.
this
Go.
really
go,
hard
go.
to try and get
Okay,
it right
good.
in.
Good scrub.
Great
Good
sweep
spot.
from officer-in-laws.
Let's make them in.
Okay.
2 Drittel. Daar is hij.
Ja.
So Esther Nonschwander going for the run back on the guard to try and remove one red from the house.
Tip. Tip.
Yep, yep.
Fish. Fish. Okay.
Goes past them both.
I do think now that we've played it a little bit, it might not be
4
too bad.
feet. Halfway, 4 feet.
Okay.
Bite center, guys.
Yeah, sweep to bite center at most.
decent. Bit of room. Line's decent. Line's curling here. Jill, never off.
Yeah. That's clean.
Needs to sit. Needs to sit. Jill, clean. 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 A little bit. Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa. Really good, Caitlin. That's good. Good.
Nice.
Good. Met hem in, ja.
Goed, normaal.
So now Savannah Tiranzoni will try the run back. Try and make contact with one of the reds in the house.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Very consistent numbers.
Fish. See ya. See ya.
Runs it back, gets nothing. Close.
Yeah, they weren't sweeping that. They thought it was okay, and then all of a sudden it took off.
A little bit more line. Line's good. Keep it out there.
Easy. Halfway.
Keep it out there. It's over curling. Clean. Hard clean, Jill.
Halfway.
Hard clean. Needs to sit. Yeah, needs to sit. Needs to sit.
A little bit.
Sit. No.
Oh, no, no.
Oh.
Good.
Good. Good. I used it more too.
Ja, John and all that.
It is a
Ik
bit
geloof ik het is
higher.
Come
Come in and just tap back on the top one.
Ja, dat is sicher der rausgeht. Ja, als wir da sind und wenn du ankommst, dann würde er reinrollen.
Nicht
Mit Bord in dem Fall, oder? Oder was hast du gedacht? Ja, Bord wäre meine Idee gewesen. So?
Ja.
Ja. Bord.
Ja, ist gut.
Yeah, there is a good finish after hogline to house. Just play her down. Hack weight.
Hack. Ja,
Ja.
das ist knapp.
Ja, ja. Ja, ja, immer. Immer. Ja, ja, immer. Komm, dass wir aufpumpen. Fest, komm. Immer.
This was tight the whole way.
Super.
Splits the guard.
Hey.
So I think, so I
Probably
had there
decent
for
here
Shannon.
now.
I gave you a little
Close.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
think that's
running
good for me.
close
Do you
to
like that?
I do.
good speed.
Okay.
Like
You got
normal,
it.
right?
Yeah.
Speed's good?
Ich weiß nicht, ob ich das so gut finde, wenn du noch mehr Girl
Right center, guys. About 4 to tee.
Yeah, just be there for kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So right now, if Canada place the guard, it's going to be very difficult for Switzerland to score at this end.
I'm good.
Whoa then.
Three.
Whoa then, Jilly. Clean it. Clean.
Pretty close.
Real tight. If your how's off, Jill.
Okay, Jill, you can clean it.
It's really tight. No,
Okay.
off. It needs to sit. No.
Willing this to stop.
No. No.
That is it. Okay, I was just thought I could afford to clean by then.
Yeah. Good job.
Sorry, guys.
Leaves a bit of an angle. Lena Pats could get all these three reds at least moving off the center line. She hasn't been that accurate with the run backs in this game.
Mit Hinga. Probieren.
Ja, wir müssen hin.
Well, Esther and Savannah have both tried it at this end. It's now her turn,
So bold. Thanks, yeah.
but this guard is slightly closer. It's a bit further than Jennifer Jones wanted. Just 47% for Elena Pats. Today's final.
Flash! Ja, ja. Go! Ja, ja.
Gets two of them going.
Okay,
Okay, good.
That leaves the centre guard.
I want it frozen because then she can run it.
It's going to be very difficult to outdraw that Canadian stone at the top of the button.
I think that's close,
I
eh?
do.
Okay, so I could throw the same weight, probably, hey?
Well,
Pretty close, yeah.
Except she might be able to pick a hair of it, no?
Yeah, but then we're still shot on the wide
true.
side, hey?
Full 12.
Okay.
I don't think you want to be to it because then she can run it and be shot.
Yeah.
And we're line 2.
So just top 8 at deepest?
Yeah, it's kind of a line shot. I just want to make sure we're past that guard.
Just like 2 feet more than you just gave us. Is close.
Okay, yeah. I think you could probably even get that there.
Even seems not horrible, Jen. Just nothing less.
So good communication between Jennifer Jones and our sweepers to make sure they know exactly where they can err with this stone.
Okay, we can weigh them.
Yeah, line's good.
8 foot!
Yeah. Line's good. You have room.
Line's great. Easy.
8 foot at least. Don't want to.
Well then, top
To
four.
it, to it.
No, not
No,
to
it's
it.
sliding. Really sliding.
No, guys.
Shannon.
Freeze it.
Get some space.
A really nice shot.
Sorry, Jen.
It's pretty good.
Sorry, yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Now this is a very
No,
difficult
I
shot
didn't think I'd see that much more.
for Switzerland to bite any of the button.
Penalty.
Ja, 4 kant, 4 voet moeten zien. Verdedigen shot. Goed.
Range 8.
Ja, 8 is recht goed, geloof ik.
Ja. Goed. 8 vind ik goed.
To get shot, she would have to tap that red to the back, the button.
Recht goed. Linie goed. Zo lang. Linie is goed. Wat in daar? Wat in daar? Voor 4. Ja, linie Tiri. Fest staan.
Ontspandet.
Fest.
But besat not
Fest.
maxing here.
Zie je? 4 lang. Fest is er.
Trying to control this one in. And it will get there for second shot. Beautiful draw. A game saver.
So it's tough.
A good sweep by the front end to guide that stone in. But the smiles are back on Canada's faces. They steal and lead 5-3.
She's going to go all out for a score here, I think. So I think we go in and in. Do you like that? Or in and super tight?
If they let us, yeah.
Okay. Which side do you want, Jill?
They would use both. I think, let's try this out turn. We haven't thrown it.
Okay. So did Jen stayed in that good path, really?
I had 14.7 and 13.5.
Okay.
So the times make sense to me.
Makes sense.
She thought she added.
I really followed through on that.
Go for it.
Easy, guys.
Line's good.
Easy.
I can feel it under my hand. Keep it moving.
Curling now. Starting to go.
Curling.
Still good.
Curling.
Still there.
It's not going crazy.
We're good.
Yeah.
We can be off. We can be off.
Canada with a 2-point
Be
lead
right off.
on Switzerland.
Whoa.
Good.
I like
I know.
I like the ends have been
Yeah. I
a
just
bit
didn't wanna be
lopsided.
deep, so I was like,
It's been all Switzerland or all Canada. It's not been a very close battle just in the ends themselves.
Yeah, there's been a lot of half shots from both sides.
Ja, fest nog even, wenn er drüben ist, ist die Linie gut.
Go, Patsy. Ja, ist gut. Schön.
But we've got 3 ends left to play. So a lot can happen in 3 ends. Teams now have 4 minutes and 15 seconds to play, or thinking time to play these ends.
Hey, it's top 8 right now.
It's got a curl. It's Caitlin's rock, Shannon.
Easy. Let it work if you can, guys.
Line's decent.
But it is a different way of thinking for the teams at this stage in the game. It's only 8 ends, there's no extra ends. If it's tied, it would be a single stone shootout.
Really good, Jill. Good judge, guys.
I was getting stuck
So
in
it
the
just
grass.
changes the way they play tactically, to play the scoreboard.
Vinden går inn og knok snart.
Gut, Lenny. Vorne 4. Viel Platz noch, Moment. Vorne T-Line. Linie ist recht gut. Hinten 4. Sehr lang. T-Line, zieh. T-Line, hinten 4. Zieh. Hinten 8. Hinten 4. Linie ist gut. Hinten 4. Oh. Macht nichts. Ich hoffe nicht, dass Rennen rauskommt. Sit. Schön. Gut.
So again, the leads
Peel it out.
do their job, perfect setup.
Firm? Yep, firm peel. Yep.
Pokes out the other side enough that Canada can peel it out.
Atta girl, really good, Shannon.
Vorne 8. Meer bereit noch.
Hey, wenn ihr knapp.
Zieh, wenn ihr könnt.
Sind ihr sicher?
Zieh, wenn ihr könnt. Vorne 8. Okay, wo?
Esther Nunschwander,
Vorne 4.
she's an accountant from Zurich.
Vorne 4.
T-Line, Ziellinie.
Nein.
T-Line, einfach einen krassen Finish. Ich würde noch ziehen.
Nein.
Sehr schön.
Perfekt.
Die hat zum Griff mit der Linie.
Really nice come
Peel, I
around.
think, hey?
Okay. Jensen,
I threw this, it curled a bit.
finished, yeah.
Yep. Hard. Really hard. Whoa, no roll. Yep. Good.
So it does remove the guard, roll over and guards center stones.
It's a hard read that, like, they just jump. Yeah.
Ze lief af is goed. Goed, een beetje rennen.
Okay, Länge ist nicht schlecht. Vorne 8. Spiel euch. Okay, Länge ist recht gut. Vorne 8. Linie ist gut. Ja. Bis 4 Fuß. Bis 4 Fuß. Er ist 4 Fuß. Linie.
Takt een beetje. Linie. Immer Linie.
Gut. T-Line. Wow.
Ziellinie.
Nein.
Nein, ist gut.
Oh.
Hij is genau Fries.
Gut so. Schön.
A really nice freeze.
Hit that other one? Yeah, I think.
I think we got a freeze.
Corner it now.
I think we got a freeze.
Two great draws there from
Yeah,
Nunschwander.
I guess so, Caitlin. I don't hate that.
What do you like?
Probably the freeze, but
She's got that.
okay.
I think we got a hit and roll in here. You touch it a little bit.
Okay.
Which turn do you like?
The end.
Okay, like 8.
Yeah. Oh!
Yep.
Oh!
So looking to catch the inside of this yellow and roll over,
Okay.
but it goes the other way.
Still thought that was max ice, probably.
Okay, ja, das ist gut. Der Punkt schon. Du hättest das gemacht, oder was? Das oder der ist auch gut. Oder, also wenn, dann hätten wir glaube ich eher so gemacht.
Ja. Wir können auch gut nochmal den spielen, die ist auch gut.
Nein, ich weiss, ich bin glaube ich eher für den.
Okay, gut, wie schnell
Normal,
spielst du?
oder?
Ja.
So.
Ja.
So. Ist das ein bisschen viel?
Ich glaube,
Yeah,
die
initially
ist gut. Die
thought of coming in and freezing again on top of the yellow, but
Normal.
Canada could even call their bluff and put up a guard, and then Switzerland would be in big trouble to score.
Ja.
So Savannah Taranzoni can remove these top two reds. Their yellow's in a good position, frozen on the red.
Nu naar hout. Nu naar hout. Yep. Wow. Oh. Yep. Tia! Ja. Kom. Shoot terug. Goed. Hey, is goed zo, Tiri.
So, good result. Certainly gives Switzerland options now.
Goed zo, ja. Goed zo.
Hey, Gerd.
Goed zo.
Hey.
Yeah, 2 ways to remove that red.
Or you like freezing?
Directly on the yellow top 4, or run the guard in.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Back 8.
Yeah, I like that call. Just to
Unlock it
come
a
in and
bit.
unlock them, tap it back, and leave your shooter half checking
that?
the yellow.
I don't know. What you got? Run this guard.
Okay, throw the guard.
Oh, well, they've changed their mind.
Super tight.
Maybe just trying to simplify a bit here.
Make sure you're tight. Pass this yellow.
Just saying, we'll play the simple shots well and leave the tough ones for Switzerland.
Switch. Got to be back past the yellow.
It is.
No, I don't want it in.
No, you guys. It's trying.
No, it can't be
Finish
in.
it.
It can't be in.
Yeah,
Well,
hard.
I'm
Okay, not
afraid
in. Okay.
it is.
Sorry.
Beste Falls bis da, findest du nicht gut? Ich glaube, ich würde mir den sparen da. Okay.
That just means
Gut, wir
Switzerland
wirklich
can
so
take that guard
offen
away and also roll the shooter onto the rings.
Mit dem Auf geht er nicht, hä?
Nein, glaube ich nicht.
Ja, okay, normal. Normal. So.
5 sheets of ice in this arena.
Ohne dass er gerade einen normalen Doppel
Been a lot of curling, a lot of
so ist gut,
action
ja.
all through the week. Here we see the ice makers. It's Hans Wuttrich and Mark Callan doing a tremendous job with the surface.
Esther.
And it's been very keen, very swingy, consistent, and the player's been very happy.
Kom. Shoot er een beetje.
Okay, good.
So I think we
Gotta put something in here.
We see Tiranzoni not rolling in, leaves a guard.
Off the run, split center.
Yeah. Would you like going here?
Does that make it easier for them? I just don't know.
Then she can play that one, yeah.
Play ball. Don't know if
What about here?
we can get there, I like it.
Okay. Let's go.
Oh boy. What do you think?
Here?
Yep.
A little heavier, hey?
I'm gonna guess,
This
yeah.
is a little wider than where I've been throwing.
I think it's 3-5.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, so Jennifer
What do you
Jones
guys like?
recognises the danger here.
3-5, 3-7.
Wants to
what do
get
you
a
like for
second
shot?
counter in.
Shot. I don't mind this. Like, where's our tolerance here?
Heavy.
Okay. Yeah,
We're
3-5
trying to get
then.
second shot here, Dan?
Yeah, 4 foot.
Okay.
I think a 3 to get there. I'm out quite a bit wider than Jill, so.
Okay. Okay.
Thought that was
Throwing
aggressive.
a little bit of extra weight coming wider, saying tolerance is to come deep, if anything.
T-line coming down.
Hard! Get it there!
No, it's all you. Lost
Finish
line.
it! Finish it!
Jill's rough.
Looks
Just
pretty
super
close.
T, top 4. Yep. Yep.
Just wants this right on the tee line and behind cover. Wow. Fantastic draw by Jennifer Jones. Canada set 2.
Yeah, really nice shot.
Solid.
Yeah.
So,
Ja.
like,
Meine Guard hat nicht so mega, der, den ich da Guard gespielt habe, nicht so festgehalten, oder? So. Findest du gut?
Switzerland have got 2 options now. They can raise this yellow back onto the red that Jennifer's just played, or they can raise it yellow onto yellow-red. As long as she gets one of them here. She's going to have an option with her last stone.
Wow! Wow! Nein, yes! Oh! Achtung! Achtung! Nein! Girl! Schön.
Well, the crowd liking that one.
Vision
Alina. Good.
Or just nose and two.
I like this.
Okay. If that's what she's doing, this spot's going to be more like
Stay for full 8. Bite the 4.
Yeah. Yeah. We can nose that other one, but I don't think it's that easy. I only have 3/4 of it.
Yeah. I like this, Jen. Okay.
So this has to be right
So
in on top of
bit
that
better,
yellow
hey?
to outcount
That's
the
left
other
side,
yellow.
right?
Yeah. You still have 20 seconds.
And also blocking the way to the red. So it's a 2-for-1 shot.
If we can wait.
Time's
It's
good.
a little heavy.
No, then. Off.
T. All in. All there. No. Tapping. No. Back 8. Yep. Yep. Hard. Wow.
Don't want to roll off and leave a double.
Uh-oh. Trouble.
What are we doing?
This is not good for Canada.
She was trying to go off the guard. Yeah. It was not there.
Wie findest du das?
Shoot.
Rub and roll.
Ist gut. You know how. Yep.
And a pretty straightforward double for Alina Petz to score another 3. Certainly not the tolerance of Jennifer Jones there.
No, she could actually have been short to guard the red. And there wouldn't have been an easy run.
Last stone, Alina Petz
In the box.
needs to nose, needs the curl. It's calling on Esther Neuenschwander. There you go. 3-4, Switzerland. And they jump right back. Now leading the game 6-5 after 6 ends here in Beijing.
Goed, we doen allemaal 2, sorry. Ja, maar daar.
I think that leaves corners. I think we gotta go open. I got a blank.
Okay, let's just. Is goed? 3, er is recht nog. Is goed, Lenny, is goed. Wieslinie?
Nicht ins Haus, wenn es geht.
Ja, ja, Wieslinie. Oh, nicht
Linie ist gut für 3, aber sieht lang aus.
Nein, ist gut. Das 3 ist einfach von selber, aber wir können schon.
Weiter nach 15.
Ja, ja.
Die Linie ist recht gut.
Switzerland scores another 3.
Sehr schön.
Big mistake by Jennifer Jones.
Ich dass ich auch noch etwas gesagt habe.
Played such a good draw on her first. That second one certainly didn't have to be heavy.
No, she could really have erred anywhere in the short side there, blocked the red, and there wouldn't be an easy shot for
Line's good. Top 4.
Alina Petz to raise a yellow onto the red.
Top 4. Just bite the 4. Just bite the 4. Good Jill.
Nice way.
So now Switzerland would love to force Canada to a 1 here. And then playing the last end. Peels with a hammer.
En niet zo veel.
Hinne 4, geputst. Oké. Zie Linie. Wow, wow. Hinne 4. Immer noch so lang. Hinne 4 is het. Zie Aline. Hinne 4. Wow. Hinne 4. Oh, dan. Oh.
And at that last end, Silvana Tiranzoni was really annoyed with herself when she didn't roll into the house. She just stopped an inch short on the roll, and if she had, it would have been a big score of 4. A very well played end by Switzerland. 1 mistake from Jennifer Jones, and she was heavily punished.
That's going to curl a bit. Hit it early. Hit it early.
Needs to
I
finish.
think it's gonna finish though.
Shannon's rock. Line's good. Yep. Yep. Get it here, guys. Yep. Gotta be frozen. Yep. Yep. Hard. Good. It's a pretty good spot.
Good. I knew I was gonna finish the way
No, that's why I didn't want to get
You
off.
can stay closer. Yeah.
Voor de vier. Zeer goed.
Linie goed. Zeer linie.
Goed. Hang je goed. Voor de vier.
Laat vier. Laat nog niet wachten. Daar blijven. De linie. Zeer dan. Vers. Vers, linie uit.
Hang je super.
Kom goed.
Goed,
Linie
zeg
goed.
goed.
Linie goed.
Meli, gast.
Hinter vier. Ja. Ja. Meli, vers. Hinter vier. Vers.
Goed zo. Schön. Schön ist es.
Schön ist es. Now we're gonna
Gotta run.
just run that.
Looks like
Like
so.
a hair.
7, 8 high on
Yeah.
the turn side.
Yeah.
I just like here.
Okay.
I want to keep this one there. Whoa! No, Jill. Off. We got to cross. Whoa! Girl, baby. That's pretty good, Shannon. Good.
Get some nice angles out of it.
Ja. Fine. Yep.
Things good.
And Switzerland wouldn't be too bothered about losing a 2 here. They could go into the last end 1 down with a hammer.
Sneller. Ta.
They've certainly been very efficient with hammer today.
Fest. Turn out. Fest. Fest. Whoa.
Well, they have given up a few steals, but when they have scored big.
Like hitting and rolling ours? Hitting and rolling over?
Hitting,
or-
rolling on the middle, yeah.
That's when it starts to get tense, when you're going
Kinda
into
like
the
here.
last end, and
Here, maybe.
Okay.
a draw shot could be on the cards to win £27,000. Sorry, dollars.
Clean only. Oh. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Needs to sit, needs to sit. Just too much weight. Okay,
Wanted
Shannon.
to keep
Good.
the shooter in play.
Siehst du, und sonst kommst du ein bisschen an und nachher rollst du rein.
But the red is guarded.
Wie viel? Knapp ein Drittel, eher ein Viertel. Ja.
Und sonst wäre es der Fries da.
Ja, aber dann macht sie da den Doppel und liegt zweimal.
Stoff, ja.
So.
Bord. Oder
Ja,
Heck.
was haltest du von dem?
Für Bord, oder?
Ja.
This could be an either or shot. Play a hack weight, try to take the one in the house, but if you catch the guard and roll in, it's a good second option.
Die Board muss schon haben, dass er rausgeht.
Wenn wir gerade direkt auf den Vorder.
Was?
Also ja, ich sehe wirklich nur ein Drittel.
Ich finde es gut, Bord, ja.
Can't see much of that red from the hack.
Hack. Yep. Yep. Nur Hack. Go. Yep. Yep. Tia!
Fest.
Tia!
Backline.
Go.
It is pulling, going for plan B. Open it up, roll in.
Okay, we're second right now.
Okay.
Okay.
We're second. Maybe double those side ones.
Second and last.
Try to make that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a, I don't want to lose, like an 8?
Okay.
Caitlin Laws,
Or do you like
the
this one in
advantage
line
today
2?
over Tiranzoni.
I don't mind.
I like
either
this
or.
one.
Okay. It's pretty thin, eh?
Yep.
Am I throwing the out or the in?
Whatever turn you want.
Whatever one you know.
The out?
Okay.
You're hitting the wide one first?
Yeah.
So going to take the double on the outside yellows, leaving the yellow at the back of the 4 for the moment.
Yep. Yep. Hard!
Hard! Gotta go! Gotta go!
Double made. And a bit of trouble for Switzerland.
Yep, the 3 is now on for Canada. Unless Switzerland can lift the double.
Okay, gut. Wie schnell kommst du? Solid. Ja. Oder findest du blöd? Normal. Ja. Wenn du Doppel musst machen, finde ich solid gut. Ist gut, Iri. Kommst solid. Stippt ab. Ein Drittel.
Okay. Ja, ist gut.
Yeah, it just brings it a little closer. If anything, trying to hit it a little thinner, I think. But yeah, it didn't spin much, but.
Solid.
Wow. Wow. Yep. Yep. Wow. Wow.
Schön. Gut. Gut.
Really nicely played.
Sehr schön.
Doubles back to back here in this final.
Okay. Gut.
9.5. Make sure we stick. 9.5, I think. Can you ask? Yeah.
9.5. 9.5 is what I was thinking. Whoa, off, off. Off.
Shannon. It's got to sit. Got to sit. Nice throw.
Was ist dann, wenn wir jetzt einfach nur den nehmen? Geht sicher. Oder
Da
so.
hinten ist mehr als ganz oft.
Ist gut so. Oder so.
Ich finde es einfach gut. Ja. Dann muss sie einen Doppel probieren und sonst nehmen wir einfach nachher den raus.
Ja.
Wie schnell komme ich?
Wie schnell? Normal, Alina, oder?
Gut, ja.
Normal, wie
Sag
vorher.
schnell, dass wir
normal.
rauskommen.
Ist gut.
Normal.
Ja.
Ja. Görlich so.
Echt gut. Gut, sie ist genau. Ist gut.
Oh. Wow, schneller! 9! Dranbleiben, ziehen! Wow! Ja,
8,5.
Ja, ja. Batch!
Ja, ja.
Batch! Wow! Wow! Wow!
Sehr schön. Gut
Okay,
gespielt. Gut.
Really nice nose hit.
Gut angesagt.
Switzerland fly too.
Okay, you got it, Jen.
Können wir vielleicht einen Hit and Roll machen oder so?
Ja, voll stimmt.
So Jennifer Jones would like to hit this yellow and
Gut, wenn
roll
sie
over a
den
bit
lassen,
towards the
können
other
wir
one.
den Roll machen.
I hope she's left with a double.
Ja, sicher drin bleiben,
Firm.
oder?
Just
Ja,
get
mega
it.
wichtig, dass wir
Ja,
nicht
sicher,
rausrollen.
See that Jennifer Jones ahead of Elena Patz in the stats today. Both skips have played key shots, but both have played quite a few half shots.
Whoa! Whoa! Yep! Whoa! Whoa!
Hit the center stone here, jump across. Just nestle up against that other yellow. It's pretty good.
Yep, really nice result. Switzerland just need to be careful here. But as we said, after Switzerland lifted the double, even if they did lose a 2 here, they wouldn't be too worried going into the last end. 1 down with the hammer.
Nog eens schneller. Achterhand.
Nelly. Nelly.
Okay. Goed zo.
And they do remove their own. So it will be
Goed zo.
an open hit for Jennifer Jones for 2.
Witzel is schneller. Good, hè?
Body language of Helena Pat. She's annoyed with herself for that one. They could have been line 2 and forcing Canada to take their 1. However, Jennifer Jones has the chance to take the lead again in this game. It's a games of swings and roundabouts.
Oh! Oh! Clean it! Clean only. Clean your nose.
Clean as always, a good sign. As this stone comes down, removes the yellow, sits and scores 2. Canada will indeed jump back into the lead.
Sorry. What we wanted, but
after 7 ends played.
So we don't have a ton of time.
A 7-6 game.
Tight first.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, let's go.
Line's good.
All there. Speed's good. Easy, Shannon. Felt like Max.
Curling early. Looks light to me.
1 end left to play
Right
in this
here.
women's final.
It's over curling.
1 end left to play
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
in the Curling World Cup for the 2018-2019 season.
Yep. And it's all coming down to this last end.
We've had 2 champions today already. Team Canada, skipped by Kevin Cooey, picking up the men's title this morning. Team Norway with the mixed doubles title this afternoon. So the women remain. We will find out quite soon.
Switzerland need to score 2 to win the game here. Otherwise, if they only score 1, it will be a single stone
Bit more
shootout
line on this one.
to determine the winner.
Get it over, guys. Get it over. Needs to finish. Split center, Caitlin. Hard.
So right now,
Still needs to curl.
both
Keep
skits
going.
with a very clear vision of what they want to happen at this end.
Go, 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 go. Good.
A little deeper now, but
Jennifer
I was a little
Jones
nervous about
would
that.
love to steal
Take the
here
room down.
and not go to a shootout.
No, I just
Switzerland
meant
would love
for
to score
throwing it,
2
I didn't wanna,
and win the game.
so I was a little worried about that hair tighter pass. Yeah.
Goed. Vooraf. Van de 4. Plaats. Ik had nou niet in moment. Dat is T-line.
Zie je
Ach,
wel?
komt af, hè. Komt af.
Boysher.
T-line.
Kan dat zien? Nee.
Hinne 4, er is hinne 4.
Oké, nee, dan nu.
Er is hinne 4, hè. Hinne 8, daar, offen. Vest.
Oh.
Vest.
Nog links.
Hinne
Nog
8.
links.
Oké. Hey, hey.
Slides to the back, 8 foot.
Full
Melanie
forward.
Barbazat
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you can use. Yeah.
allows Canada the chance to come in top 4.
Line's decent. Make it good, guys. Full forward. It's close. Got room here. Let it work if you can. Line's real good.
Really close.
Full 4. Doesn't need to finish at all. Make sure you're here.
Yeah, I'm just winner.
Top button's ideal, but it's going to come out the other side. Needs to sit.
Easy.
Needs to sit. Needs to sit. Atta girl, Shannon. Good.
Really nice shot from Shannon.
It looks like it's coming up, but they slide right now.
Sliding really good there. Kvar 4. 10.
Hinführen!
Nicht tappen. Ist mega schnell. Tapp.
Er ist sicher länger, hä, Tiri?
Kind 8.
Meli,
Meli hat Chance. Ja.
Fest, Meli.
Fest.
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 Trying to make this curl make contact with the red. Just rubs off it.
Nachher vorne, Tiri, etwas.
Now, what a great chance for Canada to come in.
I like the same turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys like same weight then?
Switzerland have to make sure they can get in to score 1 with the hammer to at least take it to a shootout.
Top button, guys. Line's good. Have a bit of room. Bit of room here. Looks like it's sliding. Line's good.
No, we're there, tapping.
Just top button.
Tapping right now.
Can't tap. Can't tap. Don't have line.
Tapping.
Can't.
Still tapping.
You can't. Can't, guys. No. Really good, Shannon. Good.
Really nice. Two great draws from Shannon.
38.
Out.
Switzerland would dearly love to get both these guards away with one here.
Yep. Fest. Fest. Fest.
There
Really
we go.
nice.
Solid game by Neuschwander this evening,
Right center.
early evening.
Line's good.
Weight's close.
Bite center.
Felt tight to me, but
We're tight. Bite center.
oh,
Line's good.
Really good setup for
Clean
Canada
I'm fine.
Really tight. Slide.
to steal this game.
Needs to finish.
Okay.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Whoa. Whoa.
That's the
Yeah,
set.
you can't go. You can't go, Jill. Get off.
That's
Off. Okay.
Yeah, just the difference with these two Swiss stones at the back of the house. Them coming in heavy, it was a chance for Canada to control the forefoot, and they certainly took the chance.
Ja. Finish. Ja, immer. Wow. Andere Seite, Schutz weg dort.
Okay.
Wanted to make contact with the ones in the forefoot, didn't make it. Canada in a really strong position here to get the steal.
Line's good. Keep it out there a bit.
I think you're just
a bit tighter line.
Yeah, halfway 4 feet.
Okay, line's good. Clean only, Shannon.
Halfway.
Shannon. Yep. Needs to finish. Yep. It's high. Yep. Hard. Gotta finish, guys. Hard. Gotta go. Hard. Gotta go. Go. Okay, that's good. That's good. Good.
Good, Caitlin.
Really well swept.
I didn't throw much on that. Like, I kicked out really.
Completely guards the way in.
So. Kannst du mir da vorne zeigen? Musst du dann einfach von hinten schauen, ist gut. So. Ja.
Needs to make this one.
Ja, gut.
Needs to leave Alina Petz a way in to at least score for the tie. Right now the button is crowded.
Whoa. Bleeding. Yep.
Close. Oh, actually jams it.
There was no panic to sweep that.
Bad line call. Needed to sweep that one, catch it thinner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Total guess.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing here and about 3 to tee.
Yeah, I like that.
If
Okay.
Colleen has sat for 2 ends, we didn't really play it. Yeah. 2-5, 2-7 to tee? Yeah. I think we can carry it, like if we're just like guarding line. Yeah.
So right now,
Okay, guys, what do you
Canada in
think?
a really strong
Should
position
3-5, 3-7 to tee.
to go for the steal.
Okay, we were thinking 3 to tee.
Are you a little further out than we have been? No?
We haven't thrown this turn in a
No,
while.
no,
So
2 ends, yeah. Yeah, okay, so maybe a little heavier then.
Yeah, especially since we might have to ease off it early just so we don't.
Yeah, I think we
throw the
can
line.
lift if we have to.
Yeah.
Where exactly?
The medals and prize money are going to come down to the skip stones.
Clean 3 right now.
line's good. I
Keep
think
it
it's
broom
good.
down.
Clean it.
Tight. Tight. Oh.
Oh, then
Clean.
easy clean.
Keep it broom down.
a little, but it's still a little
Just gotta sit. Tight.
Off
Gotta
then,
sit.
Jill. Off, off, off.
Gotta sit.
Clean.
Easy.
Clean.
Easy. Easy. That's a nice spot.
Sit. Sit.
Good
Atta
job,
girl.
Good.
So do you open it up again, or do you run something in right now? I think you kind of have to.
Nice, good.
Zwei Minuten.
Ausser mit, ja.
Nein, ich finde ihn gut, der Lina.
It's a tough double peel anyway on the center guards.
Nein.
So there's this angle run. Make it perfect. You get those 2 reds off the forfeit. At least get one of them off the forfeit. And then you might be left with another angled run back.
Yeah, it's 2 great draws by Shannon Burchard at this end that's set this up for Canada.
Needs contact here, Alina Petz. Big sweep. This one has overcurled. Picks out their own at the back. Not making the shots count here, Switzerland. And now it's tough to see
So guys, I
a
think
way for them to score,
right here.
except running the same yellow back again. Canada will take that away.
I think speed will be good.
So if anything, I think I want to make her play the wider one. I just think it's harder to get an angle.
Right.
So if anything, I want to undercurl, right?
Yeah.
So there.
Yeah, I like that.
That's close.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got it done.
After this score of 3 in the 6th end, Switzerland have taken control of the game, but they've not finished it off here. They came into this
I think
last
it's good to
end
the
with
wings,
the
hey?
hammer.
I think it's close, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think? I think that's max. Hey.
I don't
We
disagree,
haven't really
but
seen it, but yeah, so.
Dan kannst du nachher nicht draussen nehmen. Ja, einen
Ja,
sollte
oder
man
von
eh
innen,
haben.
von innen
Einen sollte
probieren
man eh haben.
auszutreffen. Aber
I just didn't want to overcurl because I'd rather her play the wide one.
right.
But as long as I'm.
Do
Do you like a hairless?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
So 4 to tee here, I think. Hey.
Yep.
How much time?
50,
Okay.
45.
Okay.
You can go on that, Rich.
Okay, keep it clean. Just clean.
Line's good.
It's okay too.
Needs to
Just
finish
clean.
a bit.
No,
Line's
just
good.
Canada would love to guard
That's
the
thing.
yellows
Shannon's wrong.
Shannon.
to prevent
Needs to sit,
Switzerland using
guys.
them to raise in.
Whoa. No. Sit.
Wow, that track
Oh,
way
stop.
Will it sit in time?
Okay.
Oh,
That's
not
way
sure.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jen. I thought we could afford to hit it early.
That's kind of taken it away, I think.
I think it might be enough.
Should have swept it a little bit.
Remember, Switzerland have to score.
Ja.
der
glaub
lag
nicht,
nicht
dass
am
der noch
Roten vorbei,
geht,
gell?
draussen.
Didn't think I was that late.
Spielen die, ja.
Got
Ja, wenn ganz
a minute left on the clock to make their decision.
Wenn der innen anschießt, ist der rollt nicht voll in die Mitte, oder?
Nein, 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 das stimmt nicht.
Yeah, I don't see much.
Vom Winkel. Das
Wir
beide
müssen
reinkommen.
einen von aussen, nein, nein. Eben nicht. Ich glaube, er geht
Der,
gerade
oder?
runter.
Da, da.
I'll have to try and throw this and hope they get close enough to that red to angle it back.
Yeah, they'd have to just skim past the red and no more to get enough of an angle on the yellow.
Ja. Okay.
Wicking off this one.
Yeah. Blijf vindt Max. Ja. Max.
Oh, not sure what the call is here. Is it just throwing for a redirect?
Oh.
Just trying to redirect off their own yellow onto the reds. Oh, close, but it is not going to come off for Switzerland. Canada will steal this end and they will win the title. They are curling World Cup champions.
Thanks for the game.
9-6 final score, and the big check and the gold medal goes to Jennifer Jones and team. What an intense game.
Hi Bella, hi Skylar, Mom will see you soon on Mother's Day. Hi Cameron. Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Oh, that's really good, guys.
That guard traveled a long way.
It went a long way. When you let it go, I was like, oh, it's just over. And then I was like, oh, halfway, it's perfect, it's perfect. And then it just kept sliding. I'm like, what?
15.5. Okay, thanks for coming. Hey.
A very happy, jubilant Canadian team. They were invited because Rachel Homan's first leg winners were unable to attend. This was the first time Jennifer Jones had played the Curling World Cup format. And my goodness, what a week she's had.
By the way, I'm supposed to be retired. I never used that one.
Jill Officer, who had stepped back from competitive curling at the end of last season, back in. And what a roller coaster of a final. The game swung in both directions. So there we can see the finals today, winning for Canada in the women and the men, but Norway defeating Canada in the mixed doubles. So the three legs of the Curling World Cup determined who would be playing in this final week. And we've had a great final showdown here in Beijing. Some great curling. And there we see the final standings. Canada are the gold medal winners, Switzerland runner-up, and Russia take the bronze, with Japan, China, US, Sweden and Korea rounding out the table. There, the line score, two big threes scored by Switzerland, but it wasn't enough.
Stand here as champions, how are your team feeling right now?
Oh, we feel great. It was such a battle out there, and we had a lot of big shots when we had to, and to come in with, we hadn't played with Shannon and Jill in a while, and to come out on top is a pretty great feeling.
Momentum was certainly up and down. Seemed like one end was all Switzerland or all Canada. How did you experience it?
Yeah, that felt pretty much the way it was. There was a couple of tense moments, and like I said, that we made some big shots when we needed a big one, and Shannon made two beauty draws in the last end that kind of set up the steal for us.
So now a big check in gold. How does that feel to cap off the season that way?
Yeah, it's a great way to end the season, and I was a little bit sad to be away on Mother's Day, but this makes it feel a little bit better.
Thank you so much, and congrats again.
Thanks a lot.
A very happy Jennifer Jones. Great end to the week for them. And now the players wait for the medal ceremony to receive medals gifts and prize money.
Award ceremony for the Curling World Cup Final Beijing Women's Event.
女士们、先生们，2019世界壶联冰壶世界杯总决赛女子冰壶颁奖仪式现在开始。
Please welcome the medalists.
让我们有请获奖运动员及颁奖嘉宾入场。
The medals will be presented by Mrs. Kate Caitness, President, World Curling Federation, accompanied by Mr. Chen Jie, Deputy Director General of the Beijing Municipal Bureau of Sports for Women, and Mr. Zheng Dicheng, Chairman of New Beilun LP Group.
为运动员颁奖的嘉宾是世界冰壶联合会主席凯特·凯斯内斯女士，陪同颁奖的嘉宾是北京市体育局副局长陈杰先生，以及新百伦领跑集团董事长曾德强先生。
Bronze medalists from Russia, Team Sidorova.
铜牌代表队，俄罗斯队。
Coach Svetlana Kalov.
Thank you, Kate. Thank you.
Julia Gutsiova. Grizzly. Ladies and gentlemen, the anthem of Canada.
女士们、先生们，请全体起立，奏加拿大国歌。
Ladies and gentlemen, the Curling World Cup Final Beijing Women's Champions.
让我们再次向所有的获奖代表队表示祝贺。
It is Canada to pick up the women's title here in Beijing, China. The last of the Curling World Cup for this season, and we'll take a look back at the game, a 9-6 final win.
Sixth end. Elena Pats with a double takeout. Makes it perfectly. Big 3 on the board. Seventh end. Jennifer Jones, nose hit for 2 to take the lead. No problem there. And the 8th end, 2 great draws on the button for Canada. Not really an option here for Elena Pats to get the shot. Tries the thin in wick, doesn't make it, and it's a steal of 2 and the game for Canada.
So there we see the full women's standings. Canada on top, winning the event. Switzerland will be the runners-up. Russia got the bronze medal. Then we had Japan, China, USA, Sweden and Korea making out all the teams that participated in the women's competition. For the men, Canada 2, the winners, China, the runner-up, Scotland with bronze, Sweden, Switzerland, USA, Canada 1 and Norway, the rest of the teams in the men's competition. And of course, in the mixed doubles, Norway picking up the title this afternoon, beating Canada in second place, and USA with the bronze. Canada 2, Switzerland 1 and 2. As we see the playoffs, it is Canada with 2 titles again, just like in Jönköping, after a clean sweep in the first leg. And Canada still maybe the biggest curling nation out there, but the rest of the world creeping in. And that is it for the curling fun, the action here in Beijing, China from the Curling World Cup. We thank you so much for watching all season. It has been great.